Welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Tuesday, 17th October 2017. I'm Fredicia Liebert. Stepping into the future, tapping the talents, contributions, and the participation of older persons in the society is the theme for the celebration of International Month of Older Persons. The Social Services Department hosted a celebration of centenarians ceremony at the Flamboyant Nursing Home earlier today, where Junior Minister of Social Development, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, spoke on the month's theme and congratulated the management and staff at the home.
Talents, or seniors are bursting with talents. We can look at contributions, what they have done to build this community of Nevis over the years. And we can look at the participation of our older persons stepping in the future. And I must say at this time that I would like to give credit to the management and staff of this institution because they are helping our seniors to step in the future and living out their golden years in this fine institution.
Brandy Williams urged persons to emulate the lives of the centenarians.
I would like to say to our centenarians, Martin Powell, Florence Mama Katie, Liebert, Albina Dovey, Elliot, Rosie Morton, Mary Mama Katie Brown, Etty Jeffers, Mem Brown, Elaine Swanston Smithon, and George Wilkinson have a legacy we should all strive to emulate. They have lived their lives, they have lived the experience, and now they are talking about it. They are telling us what they did, and so this is only a step up from where they've come from.
She then presented the 8 centenarians with tokens of appreciation. Son of Rosetta Hall spoke on behalf of the family.
And what the people used to eat in those kind of time is pure natural food from the ground. Right now, a lot of us don't do that. We eat the chemical food that comes in. So, but my mother was history that she's a woman, she liked to church. Church starts 7 o'clock, she was 6 o'clock. She don't like to be early. She don't like to be late. And she's a woman, she don't talk much. What she said, and then that's it.
The ceremony formed part of the International Month of Older Persons Week of activities. As part of the activities for International Credit Union Week, the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union presented 3 donations to the Pink Lily Cancer Care, Social Services Seniors Division, and students of the 2 public secondary schools on Nevis. General Manager of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union is Sydney Newton.
The theme of the week's celebration is Dreams Thrive Here, and it is so appropriate that dreams thrive right here at the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. And for you, the scholarship holders, your dreams have come true. Today you'll receive scholarships, and we trust that you will be so proud of it that you will make us proud by your performance at school. Those of you who would be, who are in first form, and to our special awardee, Ms. Scarborough, who is in fifth form. May I just say that Ms. Scarborough has been specially selected because she represented the credit union well at the last CSS pageant and is now a brand ambassador.
The other scholarship recipients were Alexandra Weeks of the Gingerland Secondary School, Damian Amri and Andre Morton, both of the Charlestown Secondary School. Following the scholarship presentations, member of the Supervisory and Compliance Committee of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union's Board of Directors, Lisa Tyson, presented a donation to owner and CEO of Pink Lily Cancer Care, Lee Paris Cambridge.
On behalf of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, we would like to present this donation to you, and we hope that it will go a long way in your continued education for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis and wider throughout the world, as I see on Facebook and all. And I hope that God will continue to give you renewed health and strength, that you may be able to continue to fight the illness and give you a long life.
The Nevis Island Administration's Social Services Seniors Division was also presented with a donation. The donation was accepted by social case worker Trudy Prentice, who then expressed her gratitude to the institution.
On behalf of the Seniors Division, I just want to say thank you very much, the Nevis Credit Union. Their commitment to us and their support goes a long way to make most of our dreams possible.
All of the presentations were done by members of the Board of Directors and staff at the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union. Still to come, PM Harris convened 2018 Budget Estimates Committee meetings. The details when we return.
Wali, the queen of the Caribbean, bathed by its crystal shores, is the Caribbean's best kept secret. Nevis is known for its rich culture, which remains entrenched in the island's everyday life. We boast of having the Caribbean's greatest summer festival, Culturama. The birthplace of Alexander Hamilton, my little 36 square mile island, is the home of the Bath Hotel, which is the first built hotel in the Caribbean. Don't forget to take a dip in the therapeutic Bath Springs. Take a few minutes to trot down to the ever-famous Sunshine's Bar and drink a world-renowned Killer Bee. Live Nevis naturally by exploring the magnificent waterfalls and hiking to the top of our 32 Nevis Peak. Our lush vegetation and landscape deems a visit here the perfect escape. Nevis, Queen of the Caribbean.
Welcome back. Minister of Finance and Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honourable Dr. Timothy Harris, convened the 2018 Budget Estimates Committee meetings on October 9th, which ran through Wednesday, 11th October, at the Ministry of Finance's conference room. During the morning's opening session, the Honourable Prime Minister outlined the process by which the government prepares its annual estimates. Prime Minister Harris said that ultimately will be the responsibility of Cabinet, of course, to make the final determinations, but we can't ignore the recommendations that we will have from the IMF and the World Bank, who are specialists in fiscal management and whom we have to turn to from time to time to lend their support to a number of budget initiatives. In attendance were the Cabinet of Ministers and government officials, including permanent secretaries and senior representatives from the Ministry of Finance. Cabinet heard presentations from various ministries, including tourism, international trade, industry and commerce, audit and education, as well as from the Office of the Governor General. Seated at the head table with Prime Minister Harris were the Financial Secretary in the Government of St. Kitts and Nevis, Mrs. Hilary Hazel, and her deputies, Mr. Calvin Edwards and Mrs. Sylvia Gums, as well as the Cabinet Secretary, Mrs. Josephine Huggins. The gut just north of the Equestrian Centre at Cades Bay was flooded yesterday, Monday 16th, due to the torrential rain that occurred over the weekend as a result of a tropical depression. Director of the Nevis Disaster Management Department, Brian Dyer, was on site and stated that the flooding was caused by debris left by Hurricane Irma and Maria.
Additional debris coming down the gut has caused the gut to be blocked, and water has now been diverted to the right and affecting motorists as they proceed along the Cades Bay area. The disaster management and the Ministry of Public Works are in the process of getting it cleared and also cleaning the gut to alleviate this issue.
Dyer urged persons to take the necessary precautions.
We asking motorists to take precaution as they traverse the area of the Cades Bay, because it only takes 6 inches of water to have a vehicle aquaplane. So take precaution, slow down, and if you can do without traversing this area, you can do so. If not, if you have to do so, then you take your time as you proceed through the flooding waters.
Director of the Nevis Disaster Management Department, Brian Dyer. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liebert. Thank you for viewing.